What's up everyone, it's Red Saber here with another tutorial from Saber C++, and today we're talking about the 3 best ways to insulate your electrical connections. Each one has different pros and cons, so stick around to the end to find out which one you should use. Probably the best way to insulate connections between wires is heat shrink tubing. You can slide it over your connection and then use a heat gun to shrink the tubes, making it for a very sturdy and protective cover. The main downside is the price. Aside from buying heat shrink tubing, which is pretty cheap, you also have to buy a mini heat gun to shrink the tubes. Probably the cheapest way to insulate connections is electrical tape. It only costs a couple bucks for about 30 feet, which will last a long time using it for such small connections. It's a great insulator, but it does come off in high or low heat situations, and neither heat shrink tubes nor electrical tape is good for PCB connections, which brings us to our third option. But before we take a look at that, if this video has been helpful to you so far, give it a thumbs up so I can keep creating. Probably the most versatile way to insulate connections is hot glue. You can make any shape with it so you can insulate wire connections, component connections, or anything else. You will have to drop a few dollars on a mini glue gun, but hot glue sticks are extremely cheap and last for quite a few connections. Let me know in the comments if you have a better way to insulate your connections or which one of these you prefer. Hit the subscribe button below so you can continue to master Arduino and soldering, and stay tuned for future videos. Check out the video on the right to learn how to take care of your soldering iron as soon as it's available, or check out my channel on the left for more soldering tips and Arduino tutorials.